Hello beautiful Disney friends and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing this really fun Disney tag.
Look at this stuff, isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection...
This Disney tag, look at this stuff, isn't it neat, is such a fun tag. It was created by my Disney friend Miss Cherry. Jessica and I have been friends on YouTube now for the past little while. She is so much fun. She has such a huge following because she has such a great personality. If you guys have not watched her or have not heard of her, where have you been? You guys need to go check her out. I will leave her linked down below with the original video for this so you guys can go and look at her super awesome collection. This tag is appropriately called Look at This Stuff, Isn't It Neat? Because The Little Mermaid is Miss Cherry's absolute favorite Disney movie and she loves Ariel. So she named this and I think it is the cutest little name ever. So I actually got tagged about a week ago now by one of my other YouTube friends, Jessica Meredith. I will also leave Jessica's channel listed down below. She is another really fun YouTuber, so she was so great and she tagged me. So now I am going to share some of my collection with you guys. So this is a pretty long tag and let's face it, I'm a talker, so let's jump right into it. Number 1, a favorite Mickey Mouse item. This is my favorite Mickey Mouse item. It is just this really cute little plushie. I actually got this out of a subscription box a few months ago. I love it because it reminds me of the original Mickey. I am a fan of Steamboat Willie Mickey. He is definitely my favorite Mickey that there is. This also actually reminds me of a plush that I didn't pick up and I'm still kicking myself that I didn't. Last time we were in the parks, and I'm pretty sure you can actually get it on the Shop Disney as well. There is this beautifully knitted Steamboat Willie plush and it is gorgeous and I didn't pick it up and I really wish that I would have, and it's one of those things that I still really want to get but just haven't got around to it yet. So if I had that one would be my absolute favorite. But in the meantime, this little guy is my favorite. He's really cute. He actually is on my son's bed all the time. He is definitely one of our favorite little plushies and it is OG Mickey, so yes. Number 2, favorite piece of Disney artwork. I am a huge fan of Jasmine Beckett Griffith. I think she is fantastic and I love the artwork that she does. There is one in particular that I, again, do not have, really want to get my hands on. It's just one of those things that, you know, I just haven't got yet. Because, you know, you gotta, at some point you gotta pay your mortgage. So it is on my list of things to actually get is the Alice in Wonderland picture that she has come out with. If I can find it, I will put it around here somewhere. I really love that one. I really want to get it and I just, for whatever reason, have not got it yet. But as for the Jasmine Beckett Griffiths that I do have, I have 4 of them. With it being Halloween, I do have them all up. But my favorite one out of this collection is this Ariel one, actually. I love this one more so because of the colors. I said it before, I'll say it again. Ariel has the best colors that there are. I love it. She's so vibrant, has the teals, and teal's like my favorite color ever. So this is the Ariel one and I just love how it is like these twisted princess forms. I love how she does their eyes. It's absolutely beautiful. I really like this one. It's Ariel in her mermaid form and she's outside of the castle, Prince Eric's castle. And I really like how it has like the seashell medallion that her voice gets stuck in down here. And you also have the little sidekicks over here as well. This is just beautiful and it is currently my favorite piece of Disney art. Number 3, favorite princess item. This is my favorite princess item. This is so beautiful. From the Disney Fairy Tale Designer Collection, I have Cinderella and Prince Charming and there we go. And I love this so much. It is really hard for me to get my hands on Disney dolls. 1, because of the price. They are definitely not cheap. 2, because when they are released around here, there is a Disney store that's just a little over an hour away from me. So I do have to go there to get it, and since we really don't get many of these in at all, it is definitely a lottery service. You go, you give your name, and then they literally just pick names out of a hat, and if your name is drawn, you have the opportunity to go up and purchase one of these. So I actually got super lucky, and I actually managed to get 2 of these. So I have the Cinderella one, I also have the Aurora and Prince Philip one, but there's something about this Cinderella one that I love. I love the way that they did Cinderella. She looks super fierce. Her dress is gorgeous. I really love her hair this way. I think it's great. They should have her hair like this in the movie. Again, the colors on her is just gorgeous. I've had this now for a number of years. I think it's been like 3 or even 4 4 years now. She stays in the box. She is in Chloe's room along with the other one, and this is definitely my most favorite piece of princess collectible. Number 4, favorite Disney plush. This one was a struggle. There's lots of plushes around here. There's lots of plushes that we use. I honestly probably cuddle with my Lotso one the most because really he is just perfect for cuddling, and he smells like strawberries and everyone in the house loves him. But I can't really say he's my favorite. There is one that I have that I do love more that is just a bit cuter and a bit softer. It is this Thumper one. Oh my goodness. Look at him. Look at him on his feet, his face, everything. He's so cute. He is so soft. I just love Thumper. He is definitely so cuddly. I cuddle with him, or even the kids cuddle with him every once in a while. I don't like everyone cuddling with him too much because I just really like the shape that he's in. So he is up higher so that he doesn't really get dirty or anything. So he's kind of just like a special occasion stuffy. If you're not feeling good, then maybe I'll let you cuddle with him. Other than that, he does sit up on a shelf and look super cute there. Next up, favorite pair of Disney ears. These are my Mary Poppins ears from Disney Down Under. I love these ears. You've seen me wear these before. They are my absolute favorite. They are kind of coming apart a little bit, not gonna lie. Not due to the fact that they weren't made well. They were made very well. I store most of my Disney ears on my daughter's headboard. She has a beautiful headboard, and like it's a beautiful headboard. And so I put all of the ears kind of over top of it. But with them being there, every once in a while she'll grab them and she'll take them down and she'll wear them, and she doesn't put them back properly. And I mean, like, she's a kid. So some of the pieces have actually fallen off. So like, for instance, the little bird that actually goes in the middle here fell off. I do have it. I just have to glue it back on. There was a bead over here that came off, and there's also a little flower that's kind of supposed to be sticking up over here. That came off as well. Again, not because they weren't made well. They were made fantastically. Look at them. Look at them. They were made fantastically. It's just, I have a 5-year-old and she's a little destructive. Favorite free Disney souvenir. Now I do have a few here. Like, I have a few cups from them, and I have a few like some of the bath things. But I'm gonna be super plain here and go with this item. It is a first visit badge, and again, this is like super basic. You can get these anywhere, whether it's your first time or not. Last time we went though, it was the kids' first time there, and so this just really makes me happy. They totally wore it around all day on our first day at the Magic Kingdom. They were so happy wearing this. We took pictures during the parade and they're like showing it off, like they're so proud. So this is my free item that I just really love because it has a great memory associated with it. Favorite Disney attraction item. If you guys know me, this should be no shock to you at all. I have the most adorable Dorbs. This is the It's a Small World Dorbs. This was gifted me by my fantastic friend Katie from OvertheMoony. I wanted this so bad, and she was so fantastic. She was able to actually grab one because I was not, and she totally picked this up for me and sent it to me, and I love it. It is proudly displayed on my shelf, and it is fantastic. It's a Small World is definitely one of my favorite rides. It's pretty much tied with my other favorite ride. I love it so much. I love the meaning behind it. I'm such a sap when it comes to like unity and getting along. So I really love It's a Small World. and I love this. I love it so much. Favorite Disney pin. So at this point I have a pretty good pin collection and I really love like every pin I have, otherwise I wouldn't purchase it or trade for it. So it was hard for me to kind of pick a pin, but the pin that I had to kind of go with, because I just honestly love it so much, is this blue fairy perfume bottle pin. I love this pin. It is a Disney soda fountain pin. It is an LE of 400. I love everything about this. It has the blue fairy on it. She is like my second favorite Disney character ever. I love her so much. I think she is so underrated. I really love all the effects going on here. So we have a rubberized element right here. We have this dangling element for like a beautiful fancy perfume bottle. Gorgeous sapphire sparkles in the back, and then the blue fairy up front and center looking just gorgeous. This definitely still has to be my favorite Disney pin. Item that has the most sentimental value. So I have talked about the last time we went. I took Chloe to Bibbity Bobbity Boutique. I took her there. And honestly, it was such a magical experience. It was so special. I feel kind of bad because I had such this great experience with Chloe and I didn't really get to do that with Ty on this trip. I mean, we definitely had fun with Ty. I definitely had some alone times with him that we got to do fun things, but this was just really special. If you guys have a daughter and you guys get to do this with your daughter, like, you just know what I'm talking about. It is just something special that literally I could not trade this experience away for anything. I'm sure my husband could because it cost a fortune, and like that's, I did a whole video on it. If you guys watch it, I will leave that link down below. I did a whole overview of it, but for me, honestly, it was so special. It was so magical. I loved every minute of it, and it was just beautiful. So during this entire process, first off, I was a hot mess. I cried multiple times while she was getting her makeover done. And like when they turned her around in that chair, like I lost it. Like I was bawling. They had to come over and bring me Kleenex because like I was so happy. I was a mess. As they were giving me Kleenex though, and I was recording everything, her little fairy godmother in training, who was just fantastic, gave her her little gift. And this was her gift, and it is so beautiful and it is so perfect. And this just gives me all the feels in the world. It was this beautiful Cinderella's Carriage Swarovski crystal necklace. This is everything. Alone, it is just gorgeous. This is something I would have actually purchased if I even saw it. But the fact with the meaning behind it and that special day we had and the special experience, and then she got this gorgeous thing in the end, I loved it and it meant so much. She knows it's special. She keeps it in her jewelry box. She hardly touches it because she knows it's a really special item, and I love that she realizes it's a special item as well. And so this definitely has the most sentimental value. Side note, when you flip it upside down, it is also a Mickey head. Favorite sidekick item? Max. Right here, Max. Handsome, gorgeous, loyal, hilarious. Love him. Favorite piece of Disney apparel? Going right along with my Small World theme is my Small World shirt. Here it is. It's just so cute. I love it. It is so comfortable. I love how sparkly and glittery it is. Honestly, even like this doesn't even do it justice. When I ordered this online, I was like, oh yeah, it's gonna be a nice shirt. But when I got it, like even better. It is honestly so nice. The glitter is beautiful. The glitter doesn't come off either. Like I've washed this thing a few times, even throwing it in the dryer. It's fine. It is still in really good condition. I love this shirt. It goes right along with my favorite rides. Definitely my favorite. Favorite Star Wars or Marvel item? So I really could have done both here because we are Star Wars fan and we are Marvel's fan, but really when it comes down to it, like we are a Star Wars family. I love Star Wars, have loved Star Wars since I was little. My dad loves Star Wars, my grandpa loves Star Wars. It's like a whole family thing. And really this was a huge thing. Like I really had to sit down and think about it. like, again, I love everything in my Star Wars collection, but there's a lot of things that also have special meanings for me. And when I thought about it, like, I really, really had to pick this. For those of you who are maybe not huge Star Wars fans or collectors, let me explain what this baby is. This is an original 1977 A New Hope TIE Fighter. This was my father's. He got it way back when in the day, has had it in very fantastic condition, and he just recently gave it to me, and in turn I gave it to my son. It is definitely not something that we really play with. It goes up high onto a display shelf, but like, Ty is so happy to have this. This is not for sale. Don't be messaging me. I'm not selling this. I'm not selling any of my original Star Wars collections because, like, again, I have a huge collection thanks to my dad. Thanks, Daddy. But when I went through that collection, I do have to say this is my favorite. I am Star Wars fan. I am also a huge Stormtrooper fan. So that's why this one definitely had to do it for me. And I mean, the fact that it was actually my dad's and he handed it down to me and I'm handing it down to my son, there's something really special with that as well. Favorite villains item? When I went on one of my trips, it was back in 2001, had a great trip. I actually went with a girlfriend of mine. It was so much fun. We went with her and her family. We went in December. It actually ended up being like really, really cold. I know it definitely gets cold there in the winter, but nothing compared to like what we get up here in Ontario. We went, we had such a fun week, and I really didn't buy anything, so it was the last day, so I was looking around for some things that I actually wanted to pick up for myself and for some of my family members. And as I was actually walking out of the park, right before we were leaving, there's a little gift shop up in the front of Hollywood Studios, and they had a bunch of these kind of in the display, and I was like, oh my gosh, she is gorgeous, I need this. From Disney villains, we have this wicked evil queen. I love her so much. I love her in this box and how beautiful she looks. This is still mint in box. I never opened it. Has the original tape. You probably can't even see it except for the dirt. Has the original tape on it still. I don't know if it's like a limited edition size or if there's something special about it. It was just a regular doll that they were selling. Either way, I loved her so much. I had to buy her, had to scoop her up, and I have literally had her ever since. She's come with me in every single one of my houses that I've ever lived in and then been displayed quite prominently because I really like her. She is currently in Chloe's room, and I do have a Snow White doll right beside her. The Snow White doll is just a newer doll that I picked up at the Disney store, but this is beautiful. Every once in a while, Chloe's like, Mommy, I want to open it and play with it. I'm like, no, no. Perfect Disney outfit. Okay, so last time we went to Disney, there was an outfit that I really wanted to try to coordinate together. However, I just kind of placed my order a little too late and it just couldn't happen, so I was upset, but it was totally my own fault. So there is this beautiful, beautiful, I think it's like a Tiffany blue Cinderella shirt. It's by T and Tess. If I can find it, I will link a picture of it. I love this shirt so much. Cinderella is, again, not one of my top favorite princesses, but there's just something about this shirt that I loved. It just spoke to me. And I really, really just wanted to pair it with a tutu. I found one on Etsy from a supplier. It was this gorgeous gray tutu. It was really light gray and it had almost like a shimmer effect in it. I absolutely loved it. Unfortunately, the t-shirt was sold out and I couldn't get the skirt in time. I was super upset. I had a pair of ears that could go with it as well. It was my super expensive wire Cinderella ears, which also didn't get to me on time. I also had a really cute pair of like blue jelly sandals that I wanted to pair it with, so I would have totally had the full Cinderella effect. And I also wanted to get Chloe a matching one from the same Etsy seller. I could have gotten her the same skirt just in her size. And I did also find another supplier who had a shirt that was kind of similar to it. It was at least similar colors and it did have a Cinderella picture on it. So it wouldn't have been completely matching, but we would have looked very similar and it would have been so cute. That is my perfect outfit. Unfortunately, it didn't happen, but maybe next time. Favorite souvenir from a Disney specialty event? So I do have some pins from the Flower and Garden and the Food and Wine Festival, but because I didn't actually pick them up while I was there, I decided not to go with those. I did, however, decide to go with these. These are a pair of ears that I did pick up at last year's Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party. Actually, my in-laws were the ones who actually picked these up. I saw them, said they were so cute. My in-laws didn't have any ears, so they actually each picked up one of these and they wore them the entire time of the party. And when the party was done, they gave them to us. I mean, they gave them to the kids, but they gave them to us, and they are so spectacular. I really love them. If you guys cannot tell, they are lighting up right now. They have the bats on them. I think it is just so cool. Only thing is, they're really not that comfortable on your head. This is plastic. They do squeeze quite tightly, but I think they're so cute. They remind me of the fact that my cute little in-laws wore these and just made that day even more special for us. We all got to share it together, and it's great that I have these. And finally, your most favorite item from your Disney collection. Now, I know I could have gone with a million things. If it's in my collection, I love it. So I could have really sat here and struggled forever with this. However, I am again going to be super basic and super mushy here and go with this item. It is a picture of the four of us on our very first family Disney trip. This picture means everything. This was taken on the very last day. It was our last day at the Magic Kingdom. We took this one in the morning right in front of the castle. I just love the way that this picture even turned out. And it really just summed up a fantastic Disney trip for us and a family trip for us. We had highs and lows. It rained a lot while we were there. Chloe and me were actually really sick when we were there. Lance actually got sick as we were leaving. But in the end, it was such a great trip, such a great time, and it was with my family. And in the end, that is all that counts. I had my family there. We had our overall health. We made some beautiful memories that can never be taken away. And to me, like, that's Disney. It is the emotional connection that you have with it. The reason we cry at a Disney movie is because it relates to us somehow. And that's what Disney is for me. It relates to me and my life and my family. Alright, so I got through it. That was my Disney collection. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Let me know what you think down below. Now this is a pin tag, so I'm going to try my best to tag some people. I know a lot of people have already been tagged with this, so I'm going to try my best to tag people who I don't think have been tagged yet. And if you have, then tag again. First, I'm going to tag Meg from Mickey's Magic. Next, I am also going to tag a fairly new YouTuber, Vixen Lost in Disney, tag. And last, I'm going to tag my other Disney friend, Beth, tag, you are it. I would love to see all of your collections, and please let me know you did it. If you guys have not done this and you are able to, please make sure you do it and make sure you tag me in it, because I would really like to see it. I love watching other people's collections, seeing what you have, see what means something to you. It's so fun that the fact is we all love Disney and we can all love Disney in such different ways. I think that's so cool. Alright, my beautiful Disney friends, that does it for me today. I'm done talking, losing my voice. I am out of here. I hope you are having an absolutely magical day, and I will talk to you all real soon. Bye.
Legs are required for jumping, dancing, strolling along down a